Hello, and we are here with some Napoleon Total War. Yep. In this pre-commentary, it's me, I am the French, and my ally, the Swedish. Yes. And then we face the Russian and the Ottoman Empire. This Swedish guy, he's a new guy, and I was kind of worried about him, and I basically try to help him the whole battle, and I didn't even care about my own army. So we had some trouble and at the end, and it did not go so well. I brought 2 howitzers, and I think I had 7 lines of infantry and the Swedish, he brought 2 regular I don't know what kind of artillery he brought, but I know he brought like 2 units of artillery. Anyways, this is the Ottoman Empire that I went against. We have a stare-off for a really long time. Yeah. So, right here, this is where the action begins. Right here, he just destroys one of his cannons already with the unicorns. And then, so I go back to while you watch me deploy, and then I go back to the commentary right here, and they charge him, and this is a big cavalry battle. The Russian Empire, well, just basically Russian, I don't know why I said Russian Empire, they charged, and they routed, and then the artillery strikes at him, but then he keeps on going, which usually he's going to keep on going, and then that leads all his cavalry to usually rout. I don't know why I keep saying rout or route. I don't know, I'm kind of confused. But as you can see, I'm just sitting here watching the stare-off and him maneuver his army while I'm just sitting there trying to help the Swedish army. And my skirmishers, they weren't too spread apart, because the Ottoman Empire had 3 sections: the main flank, the middle, and the right, and then the left. But I kind of worried about that. I never knew how to deal with that, and so I had trouble facing this opponent. And so right here, he brings up 2 unprotected units of skirmishers right there. Did you see in the back? And then somehow my cavalry just wants to charge, and he charges at them. I was like, oh, okay. But then they get in a range of his line infantry, which then causes chaos between me and his Ottoman skirmishers. But I get him, and then my cavalry routes. And then I go, and we just sit there for just artillery standoff with me and the Russians, because the Ottoman didn't have artillery. So I'm just there bombing, and just wait for the Russians to start aiming at me again. I don't know, they should be facing the Swedish, but they decided to shoot at me. But the thing I didn't get, he didn't get off the hill. He had no artillery. He was just sitting there letting them shoot at him. I was like, you outgun him, go. And like, no, I just want to sit there. I was like, okay, but we're gonna be a world of trouble. It's gonna kill you really bad. And then, so we just have a stare off, as you can see, for a while, and then there's smoke everywhere. Not really bloody battle yet. Then again, he fires at my skirmishers. Some soldiers die right there. Make a run for it, and then he returns again, but then I run back because he has longer range. And so I move my line towards over there, so he'd move his skirmishers back. But right here, this is where he starts advancing, and this is his cavalry charge. Just messed up. He just charges all his cavalry carelessly and loses them mostly all. But right here, he does not spread his line. He is just shooting like, I don't care. I just want to get them over with. And then right here, the Ottoman just charges at him. And this was a careless battle. We both did terrible. Our opponents did really well. And, well, we learned this from experience. It's only my 2nd battle. So yeah, right here, they charge with their knives. Look at that action. Oh shit, that guy got stabbed to death. Okay, well anyways. Yeah, that's a happy ending for them. But I moved my line, and then this is the mistake I made. I moved all my line, not worrying about his left flank, and then boom, this is where he flanks me and then just starts killing me while I'm trying to protect this dude. Well, not really protect him, just trying to help him. And then this is where I get into trouble. I don't know why. Look, right there, my skirmishers are shooting at that hill, because probably the hill's in front of him and they keep shooting at the hill. I should have moved them, but I didn't notice that because I'm kind of stupid and new to this game. Well then, so the Russians, this is the Sweden's last standoff against the Russians and the Ottomans. Right here we have some gunshots. For some reason they turn and that doesn't go anywhere. And then you see his Russian cav just attacks me from behind and somehow kills me. And then my general died. And so at this moment I was like, we lost. Might as well use all my units to charge and hope for them to break. I didn't trust that. Here they are. They all charged. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, that doesn't go nowhere. And then he charges his cavalry. And then they have 2 units for some reason that aren't facing him. They're just sitting there right here. They rout though. See? And then this is the end of the battle right here. And they win. My first loss of the game. Well, good battle to my opponents. Good game. And hopefully we'll learn this from experience and get better. Yeah. There's Napoleon Bonaparte and Nodosa. Those are my opponents. And Vinif 94.